All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're taking a break from the busy, noisy city and heading straight into the heart of a vibrant village, right on the edge of a lush green forest. We're going to explore exactly how people can live in perfect harmony with nature. So, get comfortable and let's go on an adventure.
So meet our travelers today, Rina and Amit. Look at them arriving in that bright bus, just absolutely buzzing with excitement for a family trip. They're heading to their ancestral village, and this isn't just your everyday regular visit. Nope, they're arriving right in time for a massive harvest festival. It's this incredibly special time when the whole village just comes alive to celebrate nature's bounty. You know, the air is fresh, flowers are everywhere, and the village is gearing up for a celebration that's completely different from anything they've ever seen back home. But wait, take a really close look at the roofs of those village buildings. Notice anything? Those aren't just ordinary roofs, they're solar panels. See, this year's Harvest Festival is extra special because today is the day the village becomes completely solar-powered. That means when the sun goes down and the festival kicks off, the whole place will be lit up using nothing but energy captured right from the sun. It's this brilliant mix of modern technology working perfectly with beautiful traditional village life. So, let's break down how that actually works. Think of solar panels as, well, giant sun catchers. Instead of getting electricity from big, smoky power plants, these magical panels just sit on the roof, soak up the bright sunlight, and turn it directly into electricity to power fans, lights, the whole shebang. It's completely clean energy, meaning zero pollution in the air. And the best part? Since the sun literally gives away its light for free, it saves the village a ton of money on electricity bills. It's basically nature's very own power station. Moving on, as the kids walk further into the village, they're totally stopped in their tracks by this amazing sight. Look at that giant tree. Rina is just amazed by the branches. They're completely covered in these brilliant reddish-orange flowers. Her dad tells her it's the famous palash tree. When it blooms, there are so many of these bright flowers that if you look from far away, the whole forest looks like it's actually glowing. Because of that fiery color, it's nicknamed the flame of the forest. Pretty perfect name, right? And here's a super fascinating fact about it. You won't see those bright orange flowers all year round. Nope. A lot of trees only bloom during very specific seasons. The palash puts on its big fiery show right around the beginning of summer. And, fun fact, depending on where you are in India, it might have a totally different name. Like if you travel to Gujarat, locals call this beautiful flower Kesuda. It's like nature has its own perfect calendar, knowing exactly when each flower gets its turn to shine. Actually, let's pause our story for a quick second because I have a question for you. Rina and Amit found the bright orange palash tree in their village, but what about where you live? Take a second to really think about your own neighborhood, maybe your local park, or even just your balcony. Can you name 5 colorful flowers that grow near your home? Just think about it. You know, maybe there's a bright red hibiscus, a sunny yellow marigold, or some sweet-smelling white jasmine nearby. Keep your eyes peeled next time you go outside, because that colorful magic is happening right in your own backyard. Okay, back to the village. As they walk a bit further, Amit notices something really cool. The houses here look totally different from the tall cement and glass buildings in the city. When he asks his mom about it, she explains that these beautiful homes are crafted using natural materials found right there in the village. We're talking clay, hay, cow dung, and wood. Every single piece of the house comes straight from the earth, so it blends perfectly right into the forest. They aren't just houses, they are literally a part of nature. And here is the absolute best part. The secret superpower of these mud houses is that they act exactly like a giant thermos. You know how a thermos keeps your hot cocoa nice and warm in the winter and your cold drinks icy in the summer? Well, thick walls made of clay and mud do the exact same thing for the people living inside. During the blazing hot summer, the mud walls block the heat, keeping the inside wonderfully cool. Then when winter rolls around, those same walls trap the heat inside, keeping everyone cozy. It's literally nature's own air conditioning. Now, because these houses are built from things like mud and hay, we call them eco-friendly. But what does that actually mean? Well, being eco-friendly just means acting as a good friend to the earth. By using natural materials, we aren't creating toxic waste or pollution. And here's the key. These materials are biodegradable. That's a big word, I know, but it simply means that if the house ever falls down, the clay and hay will just naturally melt back into the soil over time. No permanent garbage left behind. The earth provides the materials, and eventually they go right back to the earth. Now, the houses themselves are amazing for sure, but check out the beautiful white paintings on the walls. Amit's mom points out that this artwork was actually done by his very own grandmother. And she definitely didn't buy her paint from a store. She created this stunning white dye just by mixing rice flour and water. In a lot of villages, this traditional art is a beautiful way of storytelling.
They paint animals, trees, and shapes to celebrate nature and pass down their culture, using nothing but ingredients you'd find in a kitchen. It turns out, nature provides its very own incredible paint box. Instead of harsh chemicals from plastic tubes, you can use everyday natural items to make art. Want a bright, sunny yellow? Just use a pinch of turmeric. Need a cool, leafy green? Crushed spinach leaves will totally do the trick. And for a deep, rich red, you can just use the juice from a beetroot. It's a completely safe, all-natural way to add color to our world, exactly like Rena and Ahmed's grandmother does.
And guess what? You can actually try this yourself. Rena and Ahmed watched their grandmother make natural paint, and you can make your very own natural dye at home by following 4 super simple steps. Step 1. Collect some coloring materials, maybe marigold flowers, beetroots, or hibiscus. Step 2. Boil them in water for about 30 minutes. But hey, always make sure you have an adult helping you with this part. Step 3. Strain the liquid to get all the plant bits out, leaving just your colorful dye. And Step 4. Grab a piece of cloth, like a handkerchief, and go ahead and paint your masterpiece.
So now it's your turn to connect with nature, just like Rena and Ahmed did. Here is your mission. Go outside and see if you can collect some simple, eco-friendly materials. Things like small twigs, dried leaves, or safe clay. Try building a small model house out of them. Then, see if you can decorate it using some of those natural colors we just talked about. Get creative with it, have tons of fun, and ask yourself, what other magical secrets is nature hiding right in your own neighborhood? Just wait.